What's going on? Look, I wanted to do this video for a few days actually because I got into a conversation with a client um, about this particular topic. Um, it's a topic that we don't really talk about much, but what frustrates me is we tend to share a lot about this topic on Facebook or Instagram or any of those social networks. And these and the kind the kind of posts, I'm going to get into that detail in a second once I tell you what it is. But these kind of posts shit me because they do nothing in a way for people that suffer from this problem. You see, suicide with men, it's pretty fucking grim, to be honest. Yeah, I'm probably going to swear a lot in this video because this one's a bit close and a bit personal. I've had my own battles with those sorts of demons in my brain. We'll call them that, like not God and demons and stuff. Just these. I'm just going to refer to them as demons as a philosophical sort of, I think that's the right word, mantra throughout the video, just so that you know that I mean that these are bad. Alright, so these are shit. So what I hate about these posts, right, is that people post about suicide prevention and suicide the topics and mental health and all this sort of crap. Now, those things don't help. 9 times out of 10, most people just scroll past. And I'm not just talking like just a one-off post. I'm talking about those ones that are copy and paste if this, or copy and paste if you're this, and you're not a real friend if you don't copy and paste that. Like, that is a load of fucking bullshit, because that ain't gonna help nobody. You copying and pasting shit on Facebook, alright? That it doesn't do anything. Now, I've had my own demons, and how I was trying to articulate this to a client the other day was because we were talking about it because one of my other clients, that I'm really close with, is going through, the loss of a friend who it's suspected suicide. So, for me, I've tried it a few times, and fear saved me because I was scared. I got to the point where I was about to do it, and then I fucking just shit my pants and I didn't do it. So I'm lucky in a sense that I was afraid to do it. But what I was trying to articulate with the client, one of my good clients, one of my favourite clients, one of the people I can find in a lot these days, is that, and this is the reason why these posts don't work, right? These social media posts and these, do a million push-ups, rah-de-rah for mental health. The reason why these posts don't work, in my opinion, and this is in my experienced opinion, as so someone who's been through this shit, when I was much younger, I'm really glad that I got through it, because I wouldn't have 4 amazing kids and an amazing wife, and I wouldn't have an amazing business, and I wouldn't have amazing clients, and I wouldn't have amazing friends, and I wouldn't be involved with sports and all that sort of stuff. So I wouldn't be here enjoying life otherwise, would I? I'd be in the ground or wherever I would have done it. So from my experience is that the reason why it's so unexpected from most people that do commit it, to commit suicide and actually go through with it, is because subconsciously, this is a lot of stuff that I've learned over the last probably decade about, and more so in the last 6 years of training people and coaching people through their goals and helping them. So the biggest thing is that it's a subconscious demon, all right? So it's a really subconscious thought. Now, a lot of people that go, yeah, but they know they've got friends and they know that they don't. Yes, I knew I had friends, right? I knew it, but my subconscious thought was that nobody cared. And that's literally what people think when they're going through that shit, right? I've been there. You literally cannot help but all you think about is the fact that yes, person A is here, but you know what? And person B is here and they care about you, right? That's your conscious brain is telling you this, okay? Right? Your brain is telling you this, and the people around you are telling you this. So it's always in the front of your brain, but at the back of your brain, these people don't exist because the demon's in there, and he's telling you, right? It's telling you that they don't exist. They don't care. The world is better off without you. Okay, and sometimes it's just not enough for some people to just copy and paste and share shit on Facebook. It actually takes a lot of work and a lot of effort to come beyond that realm of thinking where that you don't think like that anymore. And that's all it is. It's a realm of thinking. And it's not that they want to talk about anything. Like, I don't particularly enjoy talking about the shit that I used to think, and I don't particularly I try not to think about that anymore because I know how hard it is to come away from that. It's like quicksand, and it just keeps pulling you in and pulling it in and pulling you in and pulling you in until sometimes, and most often than not, and especially with men, they just have enough, and it's literally, it's not that I wanted to, it's not because I hated the world or I hated the people around me, or I didn't like the people around me. I didn't like my job. I didn't like where I lived. You know, the time I lived in Melbourne, you know, and I was living. I was living a pretty good life. When I think about it now, I was living a pretty good life. I was relatively happy, but it's the constant weight of these thoughts that go through your brain that weigh you down, and then you get all this other shit on top of you, whatever else you've got going on. So that's why I fell in love with fitness, and that's why I have my business, so that I can help people find an outlet, and that's what I use fitness for now. So I don't go to the gym to have a rockin' body. I don't really go to the gym to get down to 4% body fat and live on a fucking extreme diet, because there's no point. I'm fucking 36, and I just want to be happy, and I just want to be content with where I'm at. I want to be able to wake up and know that I get to hang out with my kids, and I get to run around the house or the yard, or I get to go and kick the soccer ball with them, or the football, or go and play cricket in the driveway with my son, or you know, go for a walk around the block with my daughters. That's why I keep fit, as well as the fact that it's this mental release. So if you're one of them people that get on Facebook and you copy and paste that garbage, just know it's fucking ridiculous, okay? You're an idiot, because that's not the shit that works. The shit that works is you've got to help that person, right? You've got to help that person realise their subconscious thoughts are lying to them. Okay, and that's my opinion because I've gone through it, and that's how I feel about the situation. Like, there are some people who've got deep-seated, rooted issues that are far worse than what mine were. But you know, I went through high school bullied and picked on. I've lived a somewhat reclusive life when I lived in Melbourne. I've just lived and worked and didn't really do much, other than try to end it all at some stage. When I'm glad I didn't, and it's more than one time. So if you've got people around you, it's great. It's great. All right, and this one's for the person. All right, this one's for the person who's probably struggling right now. This message is for you. It's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay, because it's just the demons in your brain telling you the wrong information. All right, you've just got to rewire them bad boys to understand that they don't fucking stand a chance. All right, find an outlet, a good one, not drugs, not alcohol, Find a good outlet, find fitness, find sport, get around people who like you, and get around people that you know consciously that you like them, that they like you, sorry, and be around them, okay? And if you're listening to this and you've got a friend who's in that situation, don't post shit on Facebook, okay? That's not helpful. Go pick up the fucking phone and text them and say, hey, you want to go and hang out? Hey, you want to go kick the footy? Hey, you want to go hit a cricket ball? You want to go play golf? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. It's to get them away from them thoughts that keep circling in their brains. You know when you go to bed at night sometimes and you lay there for hours and hours and hours on end and you fucking can't sleep because you just got so many thoughts rushing through your brain? Well, that's what it's like, but on like a fucking demonic level where you can't think of anything else other than fuck, the world hates me, the world would be better without me, I'm a piece of shit, why does anyone even like me, am I ever going to get a girlfriend, am I ever going to do this, is this ever going to happen for me, am I ever going to buy a house, am I ever going to live out of my mum's fucking garage, whatever it is, right? These are the thoughts. I'm a nobody. I'm going nowhere. I'm a piece of shit. I'll reiterate it. Okay. These are the thoughts that these people go through on a daily basis. So the next time you're laying in bed and you're laying there for about 3 or 4 hours and you can't go to sleep and all you're thinking about is just random shit like, did I eat this today, or where do I drive today, or have I seen my mum enough this week, or if you're thinking those thoughts, that's great, because you don't want to be thinking the other thoughts, okay? So get around the people, right, and help them change and rewire their subconscious, okay? Because their subconscious is telling them the wrong message, and that's just, like I said, personal opinion, and experience of going through it and watching how people's brains work and adapt to training methods, and it's really easy to really sum it up, right? These thoughts that these people have and that I used to have are like driving to work. So let's say you work in the same place 5 days a week, right? This is how your subconscious works, right? There's 2 examples. I'm going to share them with you right now. So there's 2 examples you can use, right? How these thoughts work are exactly the same way as if you work in the same place for 5 days a week, right? 8 to 10 hours a day, right? You go there 5 days a week in the car, right? After 1 year, I could blindfold you and we could get there safely because you'll remember how to get there, because your brain has stored that information at the back so that it's semi-important and it needs to be retained, okay? So that's how the subconscious works, right? So if you ever got drunk, really, really drunk, and then you've woken up in your own bed the next day at 10 a.m. and gone, fucking mate, how'd I get home? That's your subconscious. Your subconscious got you home because it remembers the path, it remembers the route, it remembers the streets, it remembers what's near your house, it remembers who's your next door neighbour, it remembers what neighbour's got what dog, it remembers that shit, right? If you see enough of it, enough times, your brain will imprint that into your subconscious and it'll just be a relay message when you need it, right? So what happens is these demonic thoughts and these demonic feelings all get rammed back here into your subconscious, and that's all you think about, is that no matter if he thinks you're a fucking top bloke, he thinks you're a top bloke, but in your brain, or what used to happen in my brain is I didn't register that. I registered that I was a piece of shit, no one wanted to be friends with me. Why would anyone want to be friends with me? I'm a bum. There's the shittiest feelings. I'd be better off not being here. So that's my video, alright, and I just want to reiterate the point. Okay, set goals, right? Chip away each day, find an outlet, and don't post on Facebook. Fucking don't post on Facebook. That shit does not help anybody, anytime, anywhere. It's the same as those chain threads about cancer and shit. I don't like them either, because they're just the same. They're just a fucking piece of shit. They're not solving the problem. They're just reiterating there is a problem, but that's not solving the problem. If you want to do something about cancer, right? This is a hot tip, right? If you want to do something about cancer, and you want to feel like you're having an impact and you're helping do cancer, right? Have a fucking barbecue, invite all your fucking friends over, and guess what? Say $10 entry. Everybody that pays $10 helps out, and we're going to go and put this money towards cancer research, and we're going to donate it to this person, all right? Or we're going to go to this person who has got cancer and say, hey, here's some money we raised for you. We know you're doing it tough, all right? Do actual fucking physical, proper humanity sort of shit that actually is going to help someone. Like, posting on Facebook does fucking nothing, okay? Just reminds people that cancer is out there and it's shit, okay? Alright, if you want to do something and make an impact, fucking get off your ass and go and make an impact. So that even goes for your mate who's probably struggling right now. Pick up the fucking phone, text him and say, hey bro, want to go play golf, want to go kick the footy, want to go for a drive, want to do whatever. Do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to just sit at home and sit on the couch, go and sit at his house on the couch and say, and just talk shit. Just talk shit. Alright? That's another day that he gets to win, and the subconscious fucking demons get the loss. And eventually enough losses and they go away. Alright? You're talking to someone with plenty of experience dealing with them, okay? I deal with them, and I still deal with the little ones today, but that's why I go to the gym. As I said, I go to the gym, I got my outlet, I pour everything I have into my sessions, so that I can walk away and I can feel absolutely fucking fresh mentally. Alright, great video. Hope you liked it. Subscribe, share, do whatever. I don't really give a shit. Just at the end of the day, it is what it is. Alright? So, just as long as you get the message that don't fucking just post on Facebook. Actually do something.